All right, welcome to the podcast. This is the first episode I've done in 2+ years. Still by myself. It's only 6:56. The time jump has made it to where it's completely dark outside, despite yesterday it would have been like decently lit. But it's fine. I'm here. I got my lemonade, my water, and got this candle. Don't know what relevance any of that has, but that's what I got. So I'm not really sure why I wanted to do an episode, but here I am. Got my psychedelic porn crumpets beanie on. I got this at a concert that I went to a couple weeks ago. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why I'm fucking talking like I'm announcing the death of JFK. Let's have a bit more of a chill episode. So, I have some tweets. Elon Musk's Twitter is quite literally on fire right now. And, yeah, it's not looking great. It's looking kind of awful at the moment. And, let's just take a look. Wrong tweet. Look, I've seen so many hilarious tweets. I make spaceships and run this website, and you cannot own me. I mean, come on, guys. It's very... Oh, he's already gotten suspended? Whoa. What would happen if I refresh this? So I bring it up because he just tweeted. Oh my god, he literally tweeted this an hour ago. I bring this up because, these are some funny tweets. They're very obviously parody. Elon Musk is all about free speech. If you sued someone over these tweets, they would win the lawsuit because it's obviously parody. The Onion just did a Supreme Court brief on that you don't need to state that it's parody when it's very obviously a parody. Look, I guess not look, but, literally his profile picture is the bald Elon from like 15 years ago, and it's just a guy. I mean, I don't know who this is, but have they rolled out the verification $8 a month thing? Anyway, he's suspended, I guess, now, but I have a bunch of banger tweets from him. Remaining Sev at Twitter are actively bullying me now. Jed from accounting called me a little baby bitch boy to my face, and nobody even said anything. I mean, obviously I fired him, but I'm having my goons break his wife's legs. But still, it hurts. Is this tweet still here, or did he just get suspended? Oh my god, he just got suspended before I hit record. Wow. Huh. I support free speech on Twitter unless you're making fun of me, which is illegal. Yeah. Wow, so he got banned while I was opening these tweets. Wow. Anyway, yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think he was going to get suspended. Grimes never said I had a weird dick and smelled like nachos, and if you repost this, you will be arrested. Oh, man. Yeah, world's richest man begs Twitter users to cough up some more cash. Let's see if this guy's temporarily restricted. That's what I'm saying, man. I guess this is like an Onion style company. It's ridiculous that these guys are getting banned. Free speech, free thinkers. That's what these people are. The ones that agree with the actual Elon. Don't know what you're all worried about. It's not like there could be any downsides to verifying an old account. That's what I'm saying. So this is the real Elon Musk, as far as I'm aware. Going forward, any Twitter handles engaging in in impersonation without clearly specifying parody will be permanently suspended. Love that. Wow. Did not expect that edit. Wow. I did not think he was going to do that too. Wow. Well, there's legal precedent to show that if you do this in the real world. Oh, yeah, here's another guy that got banned, Chris Warcraft. He was actually pretty funny. There is. What kind of free speech is this? There is precedent to, court cases in real life where you can do a parody of something or tell a joke, and I guess there's not legal precedent yet. The Onion did a Supreme Court briefing. That might not even be the right term for it. An amicus briefing. That's what it's called, an amicus briefing. Where they laid out that parody is free speech. It's not defaming anyone. It's for that guy that did a Facebook page where... it's for that guy that did a Facebook page about his local police department. It was made to look like the police department's Facebook page, but their posts were so ridiculous that no reasonable person would believe that it's the actual police. And even if they did, it's protected under free speech. So the cops found some trumped up charge and threw him in jail and took all his shit. And now it's being brought to the Supreme Court. And the Onion, who famously are a parody artist, they pretty much filed an amicus briefing so they could protect their own business and the rights of the people. I mean, it's ridiculous. He's not defaming anyone or anything. It's just jokes. And the fact that now Elon is like, because that was something that the police actually said in that case. They said, well, he should have put that it was parody, like in the about section or something like that. And the Onion's like, no, because then that ruins the joke. The joke is that people fall for obvious shit posting and don't need, they shouldn't need signs pointing towards this is a joke. That kind of ruins the whole point. And so Elon saying this is quite literally siding with that police force. I mean, that's pretty funny. That he's now banning people. I mean, we all knew this was going to happen. That, he was going to buy Twitter and then start banning people that he doesn't like. I wouldn't be surprised if Hard Drive got banned off Twitter because they owned them in the marketplace of ideas at some point a few months ago. So, it's just ridiculous. It's stupid. Yeah, I didn't think that guy was going to be banned when I refreshed the fucking page or went to his Twitter. That's kind of insane that guy got banned. But anyway, another thing that I wanted to show is an account that I like. Hold on. An account that I like, which is this. Earth Updates. They're pretty cool. They release patch notes for the Earth. I think this is pretty cool, but I also really like the Listenberg part of it because I actually get the joke now, which is, look guys, they added another country to Europe. I mean, it just spawned out of nowhere. And if you're an American and you don't know what this country is, then, I mean, you just need to catch up on your world history is what you need to do. And I also just found out that that's indeed what this image is it's just a backwards France. I wasn't really paying attention and realized they just made this smaller and then flipped it. It's also funny that Listenberg is in the EU, so pretty good stuff. So what's changed since the last episode? Last episode I did something about vinyl. I think I had just gone out and bought some vinyls with some friends, and I showed the new ones. One that I can show that I just ordered. I just ordered this. Good God, can this thing just not do that? So this album is Heroin by Thornhill, and I just ordered that vinyl. Pretty cool stuff, but I'll show all the other ones that I have recently acquired. Also, this will have something to do with one of them, because I found it at a vinyl shop. All right. So I have the three most notable ones that I've recently gotten. And recent is a bit of a liberal use of that term, but so my girlfriend got me this for Christmas. It is the 1 year anniversary album. Or not 1 year, the 10-year anniversary release of Inner Speaker. So, here, let me... Oh yeah, that so helps. Y'all being able to see it. Man. Yeah, that helps so much. But yeah, so that, and then I have this one, which I got at the vinyl shop. I already mentioned it. Psychedelic Porn Crumpets. This album came out February of 2021. It's pretty cool. They played a lot of these songs at the show, like Mr. Prism and whatnot. So I got that. And this one's special. This one is from Infinite Third. I believe it's called Channels. Don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I've looked. Let me look, because I want to make sure I'm right. This one is called... Hold on. Channels. Yes, I am right. As usual. Not shocking that I'm right. This one's called Channels. And Infinite Third is actually Billy Mays the Third. He's the son of the OxyClean guy. So, you know. But that one's special to me because, you know, he is the current boyfriend of my aunt and the father of their daughter. So, you know, he's family. And of course, I bought his album. So, yeah. Oh, God. Sorry, I've been editing this thing this whole time. Anyway, I have a spreadsheet to light my face. It's not shocking that I am that bootleg, but, you know. Another thing that's changed, I guess, I can talk about since the last episode. I have an actual competent computer to record this on. I can't show it on camera because I would have to like lift the camera and try to aim it at the computer, which everyone knows doesn't work out very well. But let me see if I actually have a picture of it. The picture will be a little older. But, yeah, I do have a picture. Okay, so that is when the 3060 was in it. Let me get a better picture. Let me live snap a pic. On the pod. And upload it to my Google Drive. And then show it. Funny enough, I have it on the Christmas profile for iQOO. Why is the GPU not lit up? The fuck? Another example of ASUS's Armory Crate software being dog shit. So, let me upload that so I can show it. That's another thing that I've changed, and I'll say the specs out loud. It is a AMD Ryzen 7 5700G. I have 32 gigs of RAM. One kit is 3200 megahertz. The other kit is 3600 megahertz. The 3600 megahertz one is Corsair. The RGB ones, Corsair Vengeance Pro, I think is what it's called. I don't remember. RGB Pro or whatever. The other one's G-Skill Trident Z. And so that's my RAM. I have the standard AMD Wraith cooler on it, which you'll see in the pictures. I have an RTX 3060, the Asus ROG Strix version of it. And then I have a fuckload of Corsair fans. So let me pull this up. I guess drive-wise, I'm running my operating system off a hard drive, which I know is awful. And then I have an M.2 NVMe and SSD. It's like a terabyte. I just put games on it. Yeah, and then I think that's it. I have a 750 watt power supply too, if that helps. It's modular. So yeah, here's pictures of it. So yeah, here's a side view. It's in a Corsair Crystal 570X white case. This case is ridiculously expensive now, but it wasn't when I got it. And yeah, there's the GPU. Giant ass fucking GPU. And then, yeah. Sticker bombed, obviously. But yeah. And here's a front view. So yeah, cool stuff. Just took those pictures. But yeah. So yeah, that's another change since the last episode. Another change I guess I could say is I have a girlfriend now. That's pretty cool. Another change I can say is I've gained a fuckload of weight. I mean, if you want to consider that a change. Ow. But yeah, if you want to consider that a change, now that I've gotten all my main stuff out of the way, what can I talk about? I don't know, I've been pretty productive where I've cleaned out the garage and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean I've been doing that lately. I found a fuckload of God damn it, I'm getting so distracted. This podcast episode sucks. I found a ton of old photos, all sitting right here. And then as well, I found this. Now, I have been looking. I had a 3DS as a child. It's right here. And every 3DS comes with these cards. I think they're called AR cards. And so far, I've been trying to look all over the house for these AR cards. And it seems to me I have found all of them except for one. One of which I found yesterday. So the ones I have are a really beaten up first card. It's kind of fucked up. I don't really know where it was originally. I don't remember. There's definitely like water damage and shit on it. And then but yeah, no, it's super fucking beat up. So I have that one. I have the second one, which is Mario. I have two of the Link ones. That's because my sister also had a 3DS, and she has lost all of them. And then I found the Kirby one, and of course, I have found the Pikmin one. I'm missing card number 5. I do not remember what card number 5 is. I guess I can look it up right now. But I officially have found every card but one so far. Let me look this up. Because there were multiple. Someone said lose your AR cards, just make your own, or just look them up. Samus! That's the one that I need. I need this one right here. The Samus one. I found all the other ones except for Samus. Huh. Well, yeah, that's the last one I need to find. Am I going to find it? Probably not. The likelihood that I was going to be able to find the other ones was pretty damn low. How much do they go for on eBay? $8? Oh, dude, why don't I just fucking buy them? Those look like they're in good condition. It's really tempting. There's one left. Oh, it's $8 per card? Shit. I can buy the Metroid one though. This is the last one. Oh my god. Fuck. I could buy the last one right now if I wanted to. Oh my god, am I really gonna buy this off of eBay? Holy shit. How much is the shipping? Do I really need an account? Jesus Christ. Oh, I have an account. I don't think I've ever bought anything off of eBay before, have I? How much is ship? Ooh! Shipping is the price of the card. Holy shit, man. Yeah, give me these coupons, honey. Not sponsored. Could you imagine what a sponsor segue that would be? Going on here to buy AR cards for the 3DS and then being like, God, if only I had a way to save money on this purchase. In fact, I do. Today's sponsor is Honey. Like, could you imagine if I did that shit? That would be awful, but it'd be hilarious. Maybe I will do that one day if this podcast ever gets any sort of views and gets a sponsorship. Which I highly doubt at this rate. All the codes did not work. But I've used Honey before. And... oh, wait! Oh, the amount didn't change at all. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, so I've used Honey before. I bought glasses with it. Oh, I did not mean to change that. What the fuck? What just happened? Why did that happen? Oh, it's because oh my god. What the fuck? Anyway. What was I saying? Oh. I bought my old glasses with, honey. It was, like a $120 pair of glasses. Let me look. I'll check so I can shill honey even more. Alright. Don't save my card. I don't trust eBay with my payment information. Donate to charity? I'm sorry, troops. I'm already paying way too much for this fucking piece of plastic. Do I really need this? No, I don't. Let me backtrack and not buy a Samus AR card. I do not need that shit. Anyway, let me look at my glasses that I saved so much money on. So, should be those. Nope, it is not those. Not the ones that I'm wearing, but the ones before that had like blue light blockers. They were... Let me look at they were originally $99. I applied a coupon from Honey, and it ended up being $76. It took about $30 off. Then, after the shipping cost and the shipping insurance, the total was $76.23. So I saved with Honey. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. You can buy these glasses with food stamps? Nice. I did not know that. Anyway. How much are these motherfuckers? No way, I had another coupon. I used a coupon code on these glasses too. It was originally $61.95, took off $12.39. After shipping, it was $55.51. So you hear it now, folks. Download Honey at honey.com/. And that's it. Oh, you know what? You can't use food stamps on here. I was misreading what that said. It says EBD credits. I buy direct credits, not EBT. Oh, that's fucking embarrassing. Alright, let me pull up the blocky ass glasses I used to wear in my freshman year with a very inappropriate name. So, here are the glasses I used to wear, which I'm sure I'm pictured in many videos wearing. And the name of these glasses, you would never believe, is Lynch. Not sure why someone chose that, but it's even had that printed on the inside of the handle. The name, or the word Lynch. Who signed off on that? I have no idea. But, let's see, did I have a coupon code? I did. Why do I keep having coupon codes on these orders? Oh, well, Well, hold on. So the order would have originally been $41, or... No, it would have been... fuck. What is math? Fuck. Let me do some math. Hold on. $41, or it would have been $42 for these glasses. The ones I just showed. And I had a coupon code. So it ended up only being $37.55. It took off $4.35. Wow. Truly amazing. Yeah, these glasses were ordered all the way back in 2016. 6 years, guys. These glasses were embarrassing, but they were a huge step up from what I used to wear, which is these paid for by insurance, really disgusting ass little skinny black glasses. Those were awful. Let me pull up what I wear now. Let me put these glasses on blast. I've ordered these glasses before. They're called Borderline. These are the gray ones. But way back then, I had a pair of Borderlines that were the Roots color. So it was like a grayish. I don't know. These are gray, but this one was like a splotchy, like bunch of colors kind of gray. Let me pull it up. These are the glasses that I used to wear, and they broke. The handle broke off. And many years later, I liked that pair so much that even though I wore them in 2018, I ordered another pair, and here I am. I now have these, which are the same frame, but just a different color. They're like a really dark gray color, just one solid color. So yeah. So yeah, so Halloween just ended. It's the 6th. It's been 6 days, and I'm still thinking about fucking Halloween. Halloween just ended, and I've already kind of started to shuffle out all the decorations I had in here. Starting to swap them out for Christmas stuff. I have this little Christmas tree for the couch cam. Let me show it. I got this little Christmas tree on top of the couch cam. Also, I'm not sure why that camera's lagging so much. Usually the one I'm on right now is the one that's lagging. But yeah, so I have that little Christmas tree. I have another one right over there, and then like another one over here. You can't really see it because of how dark it is, but I have those, and then I still have the lights hung up from last year. Not really sure what else I'm gonna decorate the room with, but that's just what I have so far. And then I have like little Santa, like 2 of them. I have little Santa door things where you hang them on the doorknob. That's on this door and on my bedroom door. And then I have like a naughty or nice little pillow hung on the doorknob of the bathroom. However, we haven't actually been able to use the bathroom up here in a while. I use it to shower because that's the only thing that works. But yeah, sorry, I think the couch cam was in a bad USB port. But so yeah, the shower works, but right now we have some plumbing problems. We had the entire dining room flood, pretty much. And we had to rip out like the floor and the walls. Let me pull up the picture of the initial flood. So here's what the ceiling looked like. Yeah, that should work. So here's what the ceiling looked like. And then here's the garage. And then here's what it looked like after they tore everything out. And it's still not fixed, thanks to the wonderful, helpful people at the plumbing company we hired. Woo! They're such a help. But yeah, so we have all that. I can't use the toilet up here. I can use the shower. For some reason it's not affecting the pipe for the shower, but it's affecting the toilets and whatnot. And they already had to tear up the other shower in the master bedroom. So yeah, so that happened, and it's just been a fun time. I had to pretty much stay home all last week to let the guys into the house and let them do their thing. So I'm like dirt broke at the moment. It's always a fun time, you know. Um, but yeah, just I mean, you know, what do you even do about something like that? You have to deal with the fucking shitty insurance, and then you got to deal with all the plumbing guys, and you know, just it's a whole thing where you got to make sure you also don't get scammed. So, yeah, I mean, it's just been a whole situation. Yeah, so anyway, I should talk about, so it's something that I wanted to start couple years ago, probably close to 3 years ago now, and it's still up. So the podcast has a Patreon, and let me find the link. The podcast has a Patreon, and I figured now that I'm, you know, doing the episodes, and I'm probably going to try to do them more regularly, that I'll actually be able to upload stuff to the Patreon and then justify starting it back up. So here it is. So right here is the Patreon page for the podcast. You know, there's different tiers. There's operative, which is, you know, just if there ever were ads, there'd be no ads. And then there would be an early access audio episode, I guess. I don't know. A lot of this stuff is like, nice. A lot of this stuff is like old rewards. So this probably won't stick. But overall, this is more so just for supporting. So yeah, you know, there's like these tiers don't have anything extra over this. They're just supporting me. And then I might have like a $1 tier to support me. I don't know, just stuff like that. But, you know, it would just go towards like funding equipment and stuff like that. You know, so I'm off this mic. I can buy an interface. I can buy a better mic, stuff like that. You know, the typical mics you see in every podcast setup. So that's happening. And then we have a podcast Twitter. Let me pull it up. What? What is this? Huh. It's about Sword Art Online. Anyway. If I quit getting distracted. Let me pull it up. So the podcast does have a Twitter. And here it is. It will be in the description. And, you know, it takes you to the YouTube channel. You know, it's just going to have tweets about the podcast and whatnot. Yeah, so, you know, you can go and follow that. And then, you know, we got that. Now that I've gotten all of the housekeeping stuff out of the way, now we can talk about the real shit. Nobody's watching at this point, so now I can say whatever I want. And here's what I gotta say about the Jews. Not really. Now I can say whatever I want. So you know what that means? Now I get to rant about my streaming software that I'm currently using to actually record this right now. So, my streaming software, I have gone from streaming on Twitch to now, you know, I like to stream on YouTube now. It's higher bit rate. You would think it'd be a little bit higher quality. But regardless of the streaming platform, that doesn't matter. And regardless of the streaming software, that doesn't matter either. Whenever I go to stream, my bitrate goes up. Like, it'll stay at the rate that I keep it at. But the moment I start playing a game, it will skyrocket into the moon. My bitrate will. And then it'll drop down to like 2000. And then it'll stabilize. And then like 10 seconds later, it'll do the same thing. And so this is my moment to rant about it. So this is my moment to rant about it because I don't know how to fix it. And you'll learn when you get into PC stuff and streaming and whatnot. You pick up real fast. The hardest thing to troubleshoot in the IT world in general, but especially when you're into computers, the hardest thing to troubleshoot is networking. Wi-Fi and just shit like that, frequency stuff, is the hardest thing to troubleshoot. And one, I cannot run like a 200-foot Cat 7 cable all the way down to my router. I'm not doing that. Two, my router is Wi-Fi 5. My internet adapter is Wi-Fi 6E. You would think the only thing capping me is the router. I was streaming flawless until mid-October when all of a sudden I would lag to all hell. And I don't know what changed in between that time. And, yeah, it's just all of a sudden I started lagging. And, I don't know how to fix it. And, I'll do like speed tests. I've watched my bandwidth on those speed tests. And you'll watch the upload speed like be kind of consistent, and then it'll drop, and then be kind of consistent, then it'll drop, and then it'll just start like fluctuating, then be consistent, then fluctuate even more. And I wish there was a more long form test. I guess I could take like a beefy file and try to upload it to Google Drive and then like just watch the internet speed. But I wish there was like a better benchmark for sending and receiving internet traffic and like actually recording it in like a data format instead of just observing my internet speed on a program. But yeah, that's been my big problem lately. Because I like streaming a lot. I like streaming a lot. I put a lot of effort into formatting the way that the stream looks. And, it sucks that I can't utilize it because my streaming software just wants to shit the bed. And, I have it all set up for YouTube as well. I have, I have a subscriber counter on there. I have like the alerts for whenever I get a subscription or like a super chat, all that. And I even added it where if you donate to me on my Twitch link, it still goes through on the YouTube stream. I've put all that effort in. I've put Christmas themed stuff on there. I decorated the welcome screens and stuff with like Christmas trees and stuff, trying to be all like festive and creative. I've never put this much effort into my streaming stuff, as evident from my old streams where it'd just be like my webcam, a border around it, the game, and like my logo, and that was it. Now I put actual effort into these streams. And it sucks when I can't actually stream because out of nowhere my either my computer or my router just started, dying, basically. So, that's just like my quick little rant, my quick little 5-minute rant about my frustrations with not being able to stream. Because I put all this work into setting it up, and then every time I go live, it just shits on itself. So, yeah, I don't know what to do. It's a pretty interesting situation. But any networking people out there, if you're watching this far in, which I doubt you are, because this will probably get 0 views, let me know what I should do. I'm going to try to make this podcast a bit more regular. This episode probably won't be that long because it's just me, and there's only so much I can talk about before I run out of shit. You know, like I had the internet rant. I have the discussion about the flooding and stuff. But that's about it. I don't really have any other things to talk about. So, you know, this episode probably won't be that long. But yeah, hopefully I do this more often. I might try to do a couple live episodes if that shit will even fucking work. Maybe by that point I'll be like, alright guys, I bit the bullet. I plugged a 200-foot long Cat 7 cable into the back of the computer. But yeah, I hope I can do this more, and it'll just be like chill episodes. Hope I can bring people on like I used to, and yeah, because originally this podcast started with me and Steven being the host, and Steven's busy being an adult, living on his own with his girlfriend and having adult responsibilities, so it's hard to see if he wants to get in a Discord call and do a podcast episode. So, this podcast is officially almost 6 years old, and yet I think this is episode 12. But yeah, man, it's insane. Hope y'all liked my vinyl collection, and my Elon tweets. Twitter's gonna crash and burn. I mean, the Twitter stock has already been falling. Now I'm hearing at like a stockholders meeting, he said that he's gonna shadow ban all the people that don't pay the $8 a month. The platform's gonna fucking die. No one's gonna be using Twitter anymore. I don't know what his goal was. I don't know if it was give right-wingers hope that he was gonna be like the free speech guy, aka say the N-word and we won't ban you, or what, but I don't know what his goal was, if it was that, or if he's trying to intentionally rip Twitter down because it's like the biggest space for liberal and leftist ideology. But then that doesn't make any sense because right-wingers use it too. So I don't know if he wants people to like go over to Parler and shit. I don't know. It's really confusing. But he's going to tank that fucking company, which is really sad because I really like Twitter. Some of the funniest people are on Twitter. So, it's I don't know, it's really sad. But I just don't know what his goal is. I mean, he was talking about, yeah, you're going to get shadow banned if, you don't pay the $8. He's currently banning people that are doing the parody accounts. I mean, it's just a whole thing. So, champion of free speech. My fucking ass. I mean, he's also falling down that hierarchy of a free speech platform. I forgot who wrote the article, but there was an article where it was like, here are the levels of free speech on a website and how websites progress to each level. And it's like, it starts off with like all no holds barred, anything can be said on the platform. Then it evolves into, well, no hate speech. Then it evolves into, well, no pedophilia, or else we gotta like report it to the government. And then it evolves into just pure lunacy where he's like, fuck it guys, we are just like we were before. So I don't know, this $8 thing will probably backfire. You'll have the Elon cocksuckers, the professional dick inhalers that will come in and be like, yes, Elon, and pay the $8, and then eventually they'll realize, man, this is kind of bullshit. This man's the richest man on earth, and I'm giving him $8 to send a fucking tweet. Shit's stupid. That's what they're gonna realize, but eventually. But the whole $8 thing, it's not. I don't think he has enough dick riders to support that kind of system. So, but if he does, I mean, Twitter's gonna still crash and burn one day. And then he's talking about bringing back Vine. Dog, you're not going to have enough Twitter users left to bring back Vine. with the deadlines he's giving these people too. I mean, half of Twitter is going to be fired. Half of Twitter already is fired, but the half that remains is going to be fired by like a month from now. So Twitter doesn't have long left. I'm just saying, they don't got long. But yeah, so shit's crazy. Yeah, Twitter's a dumpster fire, always has been. Now it's even worse. So rest in peace, all the good content we get out of it. Rest in peace, all you free speech N-word sayers. He's not the kind of free speech champion you were led to believe. He's still just a greedy, exploitative billionaire. So hope y'all have a good rest of your week. A good day, a good evening whenever you're listening to this, a good morning. I don't know. You probably not even made it this far, but hope y'all have a good time, and I'll see y'all the next time I do one of these. Hopefully it's not in 2024. So, yeah. All right, guys. Peace.